Tonight we would like to highlight our two co-presenting sponsors for our first ever virtual gala. We'd like to thank Dakota County Lumber and Bell Bank Mortgage. And we'd also like to take a few moments to recognize them and tell you a little bit about their organizations. Bell Bank Mortgage has literally been a part of Minnesota since the state's infancy. The oldest and largest independent mortgage banking company in Minnesota. It was founded in 1880 by early Minneapolis leader David C. Bell. Since then, Bell Bank Mortgage has added locations throughout the Twin Cities and in Phoenix, Arizona. It's developed its own proprietary technology for processing and underwriting, and it has thousands of family mortgages to its name. In 2011, Bell Bank Mortgage became part of what was then State Bank and Trust. In 2012, the bank rebranded as Bell Bank, taking on the Bell name to gain a more unique identity as a known and respected regional brand, helping its customers find the smart way home for more than 130 years. Bell Bank Mortgage, a division of Bell Bank, has a reputation for exceptional service and the highest level of integrity, with a focus on making the complex seem simple. Their goal is to help you finance your dream with as little stress as possible. Thank you for your long-standing support of the foundation. Next up, we want to thank our co-presenting sponsor, Dakota County Lumber. They have been a major supporter of the Housing First Minnesota Foundation for years, and we are incredibly grateful. This south of the river lumberyard is second-generation family-owned and serves a wide array of builders and remodelers. Its clear mission is to get you what you need when you need it. The company was started as a framer's yard in 1984 by Steve Finden with a single truck, a $7,500 loan from his father-in-law, and an idea of how to do business differently. Steve had worked as a framer and in sales and management for Northern Minnesota Lumberyard. And when it was time to start a family, he moved back to his hometown of Farmington and set up shop on the very same street as his boyhood home. Dakota County Lumber made it through the Great Recession of 2007 through 2009, and man, it was tough. But they didn't lay off a single employee. Now, Steve and his wife poured their own retirement back into the business in order to make that happen. And as the industry recovered, so did the lumberyard. In 2012, Sunny Bowman, Steve's daughter, came into the business with the goal of learning about the high-level management of the business and helping steward the business so that Dad would be able to retire. She's now purchasing the business from her parents as intent on growing the business while continuing to build on the foundation laid by her father. Sunny credits her hardworking and long-standing team with all of the great success of their recent years. We're very pleased to report that Sunny is incredibly active in Housing First Minnesota. She has chaired the Workforce and Education Committee and now serves on the Board of Directors of the Minnesota Housing First Foundation. We thank you for all of your tremendous support.
I'm Delaney LaFave. I'm a second year at Alexandria Technical and Community College, and after I finish my schooling, I plan to go into residential construction or some type of remodeling.
Hello, I'm Ava Sherrod, and I'm a junior at Mankato, studying construction management. This is my third year. I am very excited for it, even though it will be a little different considering the circumstances with Corona. I am very thankful for this opportunity you guys have given me.
Good evening, and welcome to the Housing First Minnesota Foundation's first ever virtual gala. Tonight we will celebrate the great work of the foundation as we hear from people whose lives have been impacted through our projects. And we will raise a glass to celebrate our 25th anniversary. I'm Lynn Jensen-Nelson, your co-MC for the evening, and I'm proud to be a foundation board member. I'm joined tonight by Mr. Rusty Cass. You probably recognize him, if not his handsome face, certainly his voice, as he is the in-game announcer for the Minnesota Wild, the Minnesota Twins, and many other local sporting teams. Thank you so much for joining us this evening, Rusty.
Thank you so much, and for the very kind introduction. For me, it's an honor to be here, and like you guys said, you've been at this for quite a while now.
Absolutely. For 25 years, the Housing First Minnesota Foundation has been building futures through housing. We've completed more than 55 projects that have transformed the lives of Minnesotans in need of safe, affordable housing. The projects range from building homes for military veterans and their families who are either homeless or in transition. We have women with children who are going through chemical dependency treatments and they needed a place to live together and stay together. And we've also completed projects for adults and children with severe developmental difficulties, and frankly, anyone else who may be in need of housing. The foundation has contributed more than $5 million in construction value and created almost 90,000 square feet of shelter. And each project was completed with a simple goal in mind: to help improve lives through safe, affordable housing.
And the foundation's work is life-changing. Even more powerful is hearing from one of the people whose life was touched by this work. Let's listen to Kayla's story.
I was sitting in a top old antique house apartment with a lot of things that created chaos, shall we say. Having a space like this has made my mind just settle down. I'm remembering my concussion injuries have improved in the 2 months I've been here. I've been able to improve my twisted spine because the stairs aren't my friend, but I've learned how to go super slow because I have nice stairs with a nice handrail. It's safe, and that makes your mental health more stable, and you can focus on your life and how beautiful it is. The impact for my children to be here has been, again, life-changing for them. I think the impact of having other homes and facilities like this available to veterans is definitely needed. The challenge is getting veterans to ask for help, and once they do, and we get the word out perhaps through these medias, more veterans will definitely ask for help. And it's so important to have facilities like this because we can figure out what our normal is again. It is my prayer that more homes like this will be built, because whether it's a family living here or 4 separate veterans living here, this is a wonderful space to heal, and it's greatly appreciated. I've healed greatly because of everyone's generosity.
We hope that Kayla's story inspires you to give, or maybe the numbers that Lynn shared about the foundation's success might inspire you to give. Can you make a contribution tonight? We hope so. Just click on the donate link provided below on the screen. Now, our goal tonight, it's big, okay? We're hoping to raise some serious revenue for the foundation, and I know we both believe we can do that.
Absolutely.
Now, note the donation button below. You can take action right now, or we'll make it easy for you. You can do so on your phone. And while you're there, take a look at the premier and silent auction items. Some unbelievable packages you're going to enjoy. So go ahead, bid right now. The auction will be closing at 8 p.m. Now, looking farther ahead in the gala as we close it, we'll be drawing the winning ticket for a 1985 Chevy Corvette. So make sure, stay tuned with us throughout the program. Right now, we hear from our foundation director, Donnie Brown.
At Housing First Minnesota Foundation, we believe every individual has worth and human dignity, and deserves the basic provisions of shelter as a necessity of life. We partner with housing organizations to build new or renovate their existing transitional housing facilities. We leverage relationships with builders, remodelers, and suppliers who generously donate labor, materials, and their expertise to complete our community build projects. Last year, the foundation completed our 55th build project, which included our 4th Housing for Heroes project for veterans transitioning out of homelessness, and renovated apartments for women in chemical dependency recovery. We continue to make a difference in the lives of those who are without a home. However, this year the demand for shelter has increased dramatically due to the pandemic and the economic uncertainty. Currently, we have 12 shelter projects in the pipeline for 2020-2021. Now more than ever is the time to come together to support people in need of a place to call home. With your help, we will be able to continue our work in the community. The need is certainly there.
As the 2020 Foundation President, I am so very proud of the Foundation's efforts to continue its life-changing work in the community. In addition to our building projects, the Foundation has provided more than $100,000 in scholarships over the past 6 years to 33 high school students and adult learners pursuing a degree in the residential construction trades. Your support is vital to the development of the industry's future workforce. And now, let's hear from a couple of our scholarship recipients.
Hi, I'm Delaney Lefebvre. I'm a second year at Alexandria Technical and Community College, and after I finish my schooling, I plan to go into residential construction or some type of remodeling.
Hello, I'm Ava Sherrod, and I'm a junior at Mankato, studying construction management. This is my 3rd year. I am very excited for it, even though it will be a little different considering the circumstances with Corona. I am very thankful for this opportunity you guys have given me.
Wow, what a difference the Foundation is making in the lives of these future industry professionals. And we're making a difference in the lives of those who are homeless as well. We have a vision to end homelessness in Minnesota. We know it's a big vision, and we know we can't do it alone. We partner with service organizations to provide safe, durable, and affordable housing for Minnesota's homeless, our veterans, and our families in need. Most of the residents who live in the homes that we build stay in them during times of transition, so it may only be 9 to 12 months, which means each home or renovated space can serve hundreds of families and people in its lifetime. Now that is powerful.
Lynn, I've told you, the work of the Foundation blows me away, okay? It's amazing. And we see homelessness, and we think, it's such a big problem. What can I do? This, right now, you can do this. You can make an impact right now with our Fund a Need. Now, our Fund a Need goal tonight is to raise $50,000, and I know we can do it. So we'll start tonight's giving at the $10,000 level. We call these donors community builders. Now, we've actually already had a tremendous donation by a very special donor, the Arbit family, and another generous donation from Bank of America at this level. A huge thank you to these community builders. We ask you now, would you like to join them at that $10,000 community builder level? If so, just click on the link below.
And our second tier of giving is our Life Changers at the $5,000 level. And we are so grateful. We have 3 generous individual business leaders who have already donated at this $5,000 level. Please join me in thanking Gary Kramer, Sonny Bowman, and Carla Warner. Now, can we count on you to make a significant gift like this? If so, just select the donate link or use the app and make your $5,000 life-changing donation right now.
There's some amazing people out there. We know that you're one of them as well. Maybe $2,500 is a better fit for you. These donors are what we call our housing heroes. We've already received several of these donations as well. Big thank you to Jim and Jean Myers and Adam Berg. The people we support, they really need a hero. Okay? This is your opportunity to be a hero. Just click on the link below or use the app on your phone.
All right, Rusty, now let's talk about giving at the $1,000 level. We call this our Dream Makers. It's a huge opportunity to make an impact in our community. We'd like to thank the donations we've already received at this level. So thank you, Bruce, John, Lyman Lumber Company, John, Ed, and David for your financial support. Please join your peers in providing very important resources to make the dream of housing a reality for someone who needs a place to live.
So we move now to the $500 level. That's our supporter level. Now, it's not that much to impact a life. It's less than, $42 a month. Come on, folks, we know that making a donation like this is going to warm your heart, inspire you, and you're impacting a life directly. Time to click that donate button down on the screen.
So maybe you want to be a friend of the foundation at the $250 level.
You can never have too many friends.
Exactly.
Come on and join us.
We'd love to have you join us at that $250 level. We know that this contribution can make a huge impact on the projects we'll be doing with the foundation in the near and into the future. So please click on the link below or use the app.
Now, we are going to close out our Fund a Need with an ask for $100. Every dollar counts. Let's make this a night of a record-breaking participation. Just click on the link below and join your colleagues in supporting the foundation's work in the community at whatever level you can contribute at.
Thank you so much to everyone who has donated to our Fund a Need so far. We are going to move on with the program, but please know this, you can still make your donation, still put in your support. You don't have to stop giving now. We're going to let you keep donating all night long. So please take your time and donate what feels most comfortable for you. Next up, we want to offer our sincere appreciation to tonight's generous co-presenting sponsors. These two fantastic organizations had agreed to sponsor the live event originally slated last April. And then when we made the decision to go virtual, they stepped up once again. Their support of this foundation is so incredibly important, and please join me in giving a warm thank you to Dakota County Lumber Company and Bell Bank Mortgage. Coming up in just a few minutes in our premier auction, formerly known as the live auction, we will have the opportunity to bid on 6 spectacular items. Frankly, I want all 6 of them, Rusty. I don't know about you.
I'll see what I can do for you.
But both the premier and silent auction closes at 8 p.m. tonight, so don't delay. Get in there and make sure you're bidding on all of these fantastic items.
You're going to be blown away by them. We're going to tell you about them in just a moment. Now, last year, the foundation raised more than $200,000 total at the gala. It's an incredible number. We can do it again this year, virtually. You are the difference between homelessness and hopefulness through housing. Together, let's do our part to make housing available to those who need it. Just click the link below. It is that simple. Now, the work of the Housing First Minnesota Foundation, like you've said, it provides transitional housing for veterans and their families who are homeless or in need. Helps out women with their children who are receiving chemical dependency treatment, as well as adults who have severe developmental and cognitive difficulties. Now, quite simply, the work of the foundation, it makes a gigantic difference, but only able to do it with the generosity of donors like you. So thank you for whatever you can do tonight. Now, the foundation is able to complete these important projects by partnering with Twin Cities builders, remodelers, product suppliers, and trade partners. They are called our Build Partners.
And tonight we are honoring 3 build partners who completed projects with the foundation this last year. We want to thank and congratulate Cardinal Remodeling and Mega Remodel, who teamed up to renovate an apartment for Avivo, so mothers and their children can stay together as a family and receive the chemical dependency treatment, the job training, and the life skills they need to succeed. We're also honoring our build partner, Lennar, for completing their 4th Housing for Heroes project, which constructed a newly built home for the Minnesota Assistance Council for Veterans, also known as MACV, to provide a home for veterans and their families dealing with homelessness. We want to sincerely thank you all. We appreciate your participation in this year's foundation projects.
All right, let's get started with item number 1. First item, a 42-inch courtyard outdoor fireplace with installation included. This is donated by our friends at Fireside Hearth and Home. Big thank you to you, Phil.
Perfect time of year for that.
I was going to say the same thing.
Perfect time of year.
Now, this is valued at $4,800. You can create a stunning focal point with this 42-inch courtyard fireplace with high-definition logs and grate, which partner perfectly with the active dancing flame. Now, there's an upgraded interior option of premium stacked brick for a unique look in neutral tones to add to your outdoor space. Again, this includes installation by hearth experts. Imagine it, this time of year, frankly, any time of year, families, friends, neighbors gathered around this beauty. Get your bids in on this one.
Next up is item number 2, and I have to tell you, this item is back by popular demand.
Ooh.
We've had this before. People loved it. They asked for it to be back again in this year's virtual event. It is a vacation package for Beaver Creek, Colorado, donated by our generous friends at In Focus Systems. Thank you so much, Dennis. And Contract Interiors. Thank you, Richard and Bonnie. This vacation package is valued at $4,000. And it includes a 1-week stay at the beautiful Ridge Point Resort in Beaver Creek, Colorado, just 10 miles west of Vail. This townhome sleeps 8 with 3 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms, and a loft. It's complete with a grill, a gas fireplace, and a full kitchen. You will never want to leave this cozy mountain townhome. Plus, the week-long trip includes round-trip airfare on Delta Comfort Plus for 2 people.
Okay, our next premier item is the Closet of Your Dreams, donated by Twin Cities Closet Company. A big thanks to Jim and Jean. Now, this is valued at $5,000. Twin Cities Closet Company will have a skilled designer to meet with you to design the storage area specific to you. They use top quality industrial grade wood materials as well as top-of-the-line cabinet parts. Their state-of-the-art technology and manufacturing equipment, combined with the experienced installers and designer, will give you the very best in service and quality.
All right, we're ready for item number 4. This is a silestone countertop and a Fuentera sink. It's donated by our generous friends at Stone Systems. We want to thank you, James, for your generous donation. Now, this item is valued at $5,000, and it includes up to 80 square feet of countertops. As you know, silestone has become the perfect option for kitchen and bathroom countertops over and above other traditional materials.
This is absolutely gorgeous. Have you seen these countertops?
Oh, they look fantastic, Rusty. It is absolutely beautiful. And the great news is this item includes quality installation.
Item number 5, this is a spacious condo in Steamboat Springs, Colorado in the summer or fall of 2021. Now, this was donated by Steve and Sue Finden, Dakota County Lumber Company.
Thank you so much, Sonny.
And also Contract Interiors.
And another thank you to Richard and Bonnie for your donation.
This is valued at $3,000, and it is the epitome of luxury and convenience. This Christie Club condo offers guests a spacious condo with a gorgeous view. Talking 1,750 square feet in Steamboat Springs, one of my favorite cities in the world. Offers mountain views, 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, and sleeps 8. The unit also features a fully equipped gourmet kitchen and cozy rock gas fireplace. It's a week-long trip, Saturday to Saturday in the summer or fall. And get this, also includes airfare for 2 people.
Rounding out our premier auction items tonight, Rusty, we have item number 6, Cambria countertops, donated by our generous friends at Cambria Countertops. Thank you so much, Scott, for the donation. Now, this item is valued at $5,000, and it's a package that includes up to 50 square feet of Cambria countertops of your choice, and that includes installation. Now, we know Cambria is a Minnesota-based company, and it is all about sustainability, innovation, and performance. Now is the perfect time to update the look and feel of your kitchen. Envision your kitchen with an all-new, high-quality Cambria countertop. You will enjoy it for years to come.
Amazing items. Thank you to all who donated, who are bidding as well. Plenty of time to do so. It's looking like you are going to walk away with some unbelievable prizes. Get those bids in.
Great job, Rusty.
Ah, great job to you.
As we bring tonight's very special gala to a close, we also want to honor our 25-year anniversary by hearing from 5 of our past foundation presidents and raise a glass to toast our 25-year history. This might be my favorite part of the night, Rusty. I'm not going to lie. The part with champagne. My favorite part. So let's break out the champagne. And in doing so, we want to thank our toast sponsor, Twin City Closet Company.
Hello everyone, nice to see you at tonight's gala. I'm Tim Leister of Lyman Companies in USLBM. I first joined what was then BATSE in 1989, and I'm proud to be part of the past and now part of the present. What I love most about now Housing First Minnesota in this industry is we build things. We won't cure cancer or solve world peace, nor do we split atoms, but we provide the place where people go at home every night after a really good day and some days that are not so good. Having served on the executive committee, the executive board, Gary, Todd, James, Ed, and John, thanks. Thanks for guiding Housing First Minnesota through unprecedented times. People make the world go round, and this is a people business. In '89, Bob Hansen said, hey, and I said, I want to join. He said, we'll be part of the PR committee. That PR committee became part of the PR outreach, which was Builders Outreach Foundation. People like George Cundy, Jan Berg, Jerry Peterson, Jim Carlson, Carrie Shake, Kevin Cameroon, and I, along with many others, Pete Jacobson, Todd, and Angela, and John Zerbis, who you heard from or will hear from tonight. We built a house in Wayzata, believe it or not, to fund the foundation. And I'm like, what, Wayzata? We're going there? But it really helped us springboard into 343 Charles, which is a remodel that got us into Frogtown. From there, it was 452 and 454 Edmond. Mary Ann Davis, we built a house for her, and she said at the end of the day, now me and my family are safe. Thank you. Trace Mills and Dan Thomas, they helped build it. They were really the first builder partners, and Ryland Homes was indeed the first. But behind the scenes, it was Mike Gendron at Stock and Jim Carlson at Shear Brothers, Dell at Shaw. My competitors at the time, I said, will you help me do this? I'll provide some, you provide some, and they said, absolutely. It was competitors collaborating. Again, we all build things. David and James and team and the rest at Housing First, you built and sustained a preeminent home builders association in the nation. You've got advocacy, you've got membership, you've got the Parade of Homes, and this charitable foundation, which is just amazing. And what this foundation means to our industry is we're giving back from the industry we've all prospered in. I'm not all that directly involved in Lyman Companies anymore, nor am I all that directly involved in Housing First Minnesota and the foundation, but my heart always will be. So keep building things, keep giving back. The Housing First Minnesota Foundation builds things and provides a place where people go every night that are less fortunate. So join me and donate so that we can keep building happiness, safety, and what better way to give back than the industry we're in.
Hi, my name is John Zerbis, and it was a great honor for me to be a president of the BATSE at that time, now Housing First Minnesota Foundation. We had some terrific people, a lot of talent in the industry, and we found the people that not only were talented and great people, but had a great heart. My year, we did 5 projects, and every project was unique and really special. I remember the Vang project we did in North Minneapolis. It was a large family. They had 4 kids. They had no room. They had some health issues in the family, so hence the income was tight, and we remodeled that home for them. And the joy on the kids, especially, was just very heartwarming and made all the work that we did very worthwhile. The Housing First Minnesota Foundation has evolved immensely over the years. We've gotten larger and larger and done more and more really cool projects impacting a lot of lives. So I donated to the foundation, and I hope you will as well.
Hi, I'm Katie Harms, and I'm happy to be here to talk about my time as president of the foundation. I was president back when we transitioned the name from BOF, which was Builders Outreach Foundation, to the Builders Association of the Twin Cities Foundation. Now, of course, it is the Housing First Minnesota Foundation. And whatever the name is, what has been consistent and incredible is the giving spirit and generosity of the members of the Builders Association. My tenure saw some pretty significant downturn in the economy, and people were still incredibly generous. That has been what has been my consistent takeaway from this incredible organization. We have more opportunities to really make dreams come true for many other people. And so I would like to ask you to join me in giving in whatever way you can to this incredible foundation. Thank you.
Wow, it's hard to believe a 25-year anniversary of the foundation. Just fantastic. And I think about all the projects that we've done over the years. And I've been involved for many, many years. And I stay involved because I really take this personal, and it's so gratifying to see the projects that we do. And we don't touch lives, we actually change a lot of lives. And I'd like to talk about a couple projects. First off, Avivo. What we've done for Avivo is renovated numerous units over there, and I'll get into that in a minute. But Avivo is a organization that we work with that they treat chemically dependent young ladies. And what they do differently is why these young ladies are going through this treatment. They can stay with their kids in these units, where every place else, the gals are separated from their family, and it makes it a lot tougher. So we committed to do 4 units. We did the groundbreaking. When we got to the ribbon cutting, it was very, very emotional because the gals that were living in those units moved out. We did it, completed those 4 units in a couple months, and they got to move back in there. And I'll never forget the one gal that spoke, and there was a lot of tears in the audience. And as soon as she got done, she was saying how this didn't touch her life, but really changed her life, because it was so nice to come home during treatment and have a really nice place. She just felt that it was really uplifting for her to do this. And as soon as she was done, she came over and she talked to me. And we had committed to do those 4 units that year. And it's an 8-plex, and we were going to do the 4 units upstairs the following year. And she came over to me and said, this has just been such an unbelievable experience, and living in this new facility. And we totally gutted these things. I mean, it was all brand new, everything. And instead of saying, geez, I really feel, lucky that I was one of the 4, she said, Bob, is there any way that you could move those other 4 units up and do them quicker? So I said, well, you know what, let us do some digging, and we'll see what we can do. Well, we did get on it right away, and we found another build partner that was willing to do those 4 units, and not only do them, but they were willing to do them for free. Huge deal. So they came in, and we redid all 4 of those units. So we had 8 units done in a matter of months there, and really changed a lot of lives, So great story. If you come to some of these ribbon cuttings, and it's a lot of tears, it's very emotional. So the other project I want to talk about is our relationship with MACV and Lennar for these veteran homes. To me, it just isn't right, to say that there's homeless veterans. I don't think there should be any homeless veterans. These veterans are out there protecting our lives on a daily basis, and then they come back and they're homeless. So the first house that we built on Minnehaha was for a veteran family. And up to this point, they did not have a home for a veteran family in transition. And that was a 5-bedroom home. We built it along with Lennar and MACV. And fortunately, right as the home was done, I got out there and I got to talk to the veteran. He had 4 kids, very emotional, saying how this is going to change his life. And they can stay in these units, I believe, up to, it's either 18 or 24 months. I believe they were in that house about 14 months, something like that. And McPhee got them back on their feet. So you can just imagine, that home's going to last, I don't know, 60, 70, 80 years. How many lives just that home is going to change? A couple weeks ago, we broke ground on number 5, the 5th McPhee house along with Lennar. So we've done the one in Minnehaha and St. Paul. We did one in Maplewood. We did one in Bloomington, which we turned over this spring. And we just completed one a couple weeks ago in North St. Paul. And this home is right across the street from Veterans Memorial Park. I encourage everybody, get involved. Whether it's being a build partner or donating some material or donating financially, come to some of these ribbon cutting ceremonies. It's life-changing. So, just great. We just do fantastic stuff, and it's the industry's foundation, so it's fantastic. So Mary Jo and I are going to make a financial contribution tonight, and I would encourage anybody else to do the same. And one more thing, get involved. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Stephen Roach with Showcase Renovations, and I'm the past president for the Housing First Minnesota Foundation for 2018. 25 years of helping folks through housing is an accomplishment to be proud of. What started out as a small group of people willing to take the time to help someone has turned into a smooth running nonprofit that has an outstanding board and outstanding leadership. We are in an industry that in one way or another serves people. We like people and being around people and building things. And we continue today in the spirit of building new lives for people in need and for the veterans of our armed forces. Together, we have made a difference in people's lives. Feel good about it today and feel good about it tomorrow. Our company is donating to the Housing First Minnesota Foundation this year and will be in 2021, as will our trade partners. Join us in helping change lives for people that need us today. Contribute to our growing foundation by making a donation. Let's make the next 25 years the best. Thank you.
As the current foundation president, I am so proud of the impact and history of our foundation. Our vision is to end homelessness in Minnesota. The work over the past 25 years has brought us to this very important moment. And if you haven't already, I invite you to join me in donating right now. Cheers to 25 more years of building futures through housing. Once again, thank you to our MCs Lynn Jensen Nelson and Rusty Kath. Thank you to our sponsors, Silent Auction contributors, Build Partners, Gala Committee, and most importantly, to all of you who donated tonight.
It's been a fantastic night, and you have done great things supporting the work of the Housing First Minnesota Foundation. We want to take another minute to thank our sponsors, the Foundation Board of Directors, the Gala Committee, the staff at Housing First Minnesota, and all of you who tuned in tonight and made your contributions. Being a part of this is so important to the future work of the foundation. Now, please stay tuned for the car raffle. I can't wait to see who's going to drive away in that 1985 Chevy Corvette.
I hope it's you.
Me too. We look forward to seeing you again in 2021. Until then, cheers.
Cheers.
Well, before we draw the winner for this Corvette, I need to tell you a story about this Corvette and how we ended up with it. So, seeing we couldn't have our Gala back in April, and we're still going on with our projects, we were looking at different ways, and I was talking to Donnie about different ways that we could raise some money. And we started talking about getting a car to raffle off, and Donnie checked with a few dealerships and stuff, and we weren't having any luck. So we had a board meeting. During that board meeting, I brought up that, I've had a longtime friend that has got a lot of classic cars and stuff, and I said I'd go over and talk to him and see if we could get one of those for a reasonable price. So actually the next morning I drove over to the place, and like I said, this guy's been a buddy of mine for many, many years, and his name is Mike Peterson, and he is a vet himself, a Vietnam vet. And we started talking, and quite a few of these cars are sitting around there, and I said, Mike, I said, we couldn't have our Gala, and we still got our projects going on. I said, is there any one of these cars that you could sell me, at a reasonable price that we could raffle off? And he points at this 1985 black Corvette convertible, and he says, well, what about that one? And I said, yeah, well, wait, what do you want for that? And he called his partner over, and Mike and his Kevin are in on quite a few of these cars together. So Kevin came over there, and Mike and Kevin talked for about less than a minute, and they both turned around and said, it's yours, we're going to donate it. So just couldn't believe it. So, so on behalf of the board of directors, I would really like to say a heartfelt thank you to veteran Mike Peterson, his wife Carol, and also Kevin and Cindy Lash, who were also in on the car. So thanks again.
We hope you enjoyed our gala this evening. I am humbled by the generosity of the audience tonight. Through your kindness, we are making housing available to people in our community who need support. If you have not already done so, please consider donating before the night is over. And now we've arrived at the moment where we give away a 1985 Chevrolet Corvette. I'm Jody Kern, our 2020 Foundation President, joined by this evening's MC, Lynn Jensen Nelson, and we couldn't be more excited to draw our winner.
So just so you know, we only had 500 tickets available for this beautiful car. We want to thank you all who purchased tickets. Every single dollar of every single ticket will benefit the foundation and support our goal to build and renovate transitional housing for Minnesotans in need. A special thanks to Mike and Carol Peterson and Kevin and Cindy Lash, who generously donated this beautiful car to support the good works of the foundation. So here are some fun facts about this car. It's a 1985 Chevrolet Corvette that has been kept in an indoor climate-controlled storage facility. It only has 80,000 actual miles, and it has a 350 cubic inch tuned port injection V8 engine that can really move. It has a beautiful black exterior with original tan cloth interior.
The winner will also receive a one-year membership to Classic Corvettes of Minnesota. Thank you to Classic Corvettes of Minnesota for that donation. It may be too late for the purchase of a ticket for this vehicle, but it's never too late to contribute to the great cause of ending homelessness in Minnesota. Go ahead and select the donate button on the screen to make a contribution to the foundation. Okay, Lynn, are we ready to draw?
Almost, Jody. We have one more thank you, and that's to our board member and past president, Bob Bennett, who has worked tirelessly on this raffle. Thank you, Bob. Without you, this raffle could not have happened. All right, we are ready to draw. Bob, please join us at the table.
All right, before I announce the winner, I'd just like to say that what we raised on this, we raised $40,100 on this Corvette. Absolutely fantastic. So, and the winner is Steve Vitale. Steve, I'll be in contact with you. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
All right, again, congratulations, Steve. We'll be talking to you after tonight's event to fill you in on all the details. Now, we want to thank you all for joining us for this wonderful virtual Minnesota First Foundation Gala. Your support means so much to not only the foundation itself, but also the many people and families in need we will be able to help in the future. You have truly made a difference. And the gala wouldn't be possible without the backing from our generous sponsors, auction donors, the Gala Committee Foundation Board of Directors, and of course you. Thank you. You have truly made a difference. Good night, everyone.